Hello John, how are you? Today I will show you where you can get complete guidelines and it will be always here. You can just search, come here, search and do take whatever you need or know whatever you need. Okay. So that is W3 schools and this is for web design, HTML, CSS, jQuery, these types of things you can get from here easily. And another website is for your problems. If you have any problems, you can get answers there. That is stackoverflow.com. This one has like lots of question asked and answered. So if you have any question, you can get there. And also, I am always here. I will try. If you need to know anything or need any help, comment on my video, so I will reply. I will try my best. Now let's start. When you log into or go into W3 school, let's start with HTML and HTML. Here there is some at first home. There is a format. I have described this. Why is this format? And then HTML introductions. These introductions actually you need to know that when you are going to do an interview, go for an interview, then this type of questions they asked. If you are interviewing for design, web development, front end design, front end developer, this type of questions asked. What is HTML stands for? It's hypertext markup language. It's not a programming language, it's a markup language. The next, HTML describes the structure of a web page. A web page is this one what you are looking, and HTML is what is inside that. Okay, what is the text, the skeleton, you can say skeleton of a web page. Consists of series of elements. Elements tell browser how to display the contents. Elements means the codes. Okay, codes of, and the codes codes are lots of elements together, like lots of objects, lots of elements. You give a look here. Here is text, heading. Here is button. So this one is an element. This one is another element, another element, another element, another element, like lots of elements. So these elements are these elements uses tags that I told you. This one is h1, this one is anchor tag, this one is again h2, like this. These tags, and browser understand those tags and the elements text, and renders this. Okay, now let's HTML editors. You can, I have told you can use any types of editor which can do write txt files. You can use different IDE. I have used Notepad++ for the basic things. Okay, if you want to develop, then you have to use other IDE and other softwares to run server. That's another thing. But for web design, you can use Notepad++, whatever you feel comfortable. HTML basics. There is HTML basics. Okay, they told that HTML document, this is a document structure to start HTML, not this two line, this two line not necessary. This is the structure. Doctor HTML at the top, then HTML, then there should be a head that will uh, con that will store all the references, titles, meta tags, etc. Reference means your file reference like CSS, style sheet file, JavaScript file. Title means what is at the top, this title, and meta tags are the things that are not shown but that is necessary for different bots and browsers. Different web crawler bots and browsers use that those meta tags. And this is tags elements. This is just an example. Inside body you should write all codes inside body. So there will be head that will take all references, and there will be body that will store all the content, all the body, all the elements, everything, anything you see in a web page should be inside body. Okay, next there this is basic headings. Okay, headings, there are six headings, h1 to h6. H1 is larger. This headings, this is a tag, and there are lots of tags. Okay, different tag has some basic CSS defined there. Okay, basis style defined, that if you use that tag, this this design will be common there. Okay, if you like, let's try. And how you can use this website, you can like write code and test here. Okay, you can try it yourself and write code here and run here. Okay, write code here, like change here, this is heading 1. Okay, let's write here, and if you run it, this is here. You, if you want to practice online, you don't need to download any notepad or anything. You can practice here. But and you can also practice another place I like, that is code pen here. Okay, you can also practice here. Yes, I am a human. What? Bike. What is this? I don't know what. Go to only book. It's not taking me there. Forget it. Sure. Okay, let me do the captcha. This bike, BMW engine. Where is engine? And this one. So I have to select all the engines and bikes. Is that it? No, it's not. So what should I select? This one, this one, this one, these three. Okay, I have proved that I am a human. This was so tough. Okay, let me log in. What is this? I don't remember my password. Okay, I remembered. So here you can also code. Okay, if you like, what is it? I have any pen here. Yes, this one is mine. Like this one. Here you can write HTML code here. You can write CSS code here. Okay, you can write this code here. But this is I don't prefer this one. Okay, I because uh, you cannot always do something like this. You have to some develop again. So if you do practice here, you actually don't know where to put references, how to put references, how to make folders, and etc. So I prefer to use at first your computer, your laptop, and follow the folder structures and everything. At first know everything, get habituated to it, then like for small works you can do work there. At first know that what to do if you do program in real life. Okay, in a office or something. So here you can just practice for and for fun, or forget when you are, if you are thinking that I will try, and if I like it then I will get into it, then also you can try like this one and the code pen, just for trying out. Okay, next HTML basic. Here are basic things that are mostly used. Okay, headings and paragraphs. P means paragraph. It is start tag, end tag. Everything has formatted like this. This one is H1. That means header, heading one, heading one, and starting is like less than H1 greater than, and end is less than slash tag name H1 then greater than. This is the format actually. At the last there adds a slash, and it's the format for this HTML tags elements. After that there is a paragraph, HTML links, most used. This is called anchor tag. A tag starts with A, ends with this, and anchor tag should have a href. Href means hyperlink reference. So this one is a link. This one calls hyperlink. A href, wherever when whatever you put there, when you click into this is a link. This will show as a text. This is a link. Let me, this will show like this is a link. Okay, this is a link, and this is the link where it will go if you click onto this link. If I click, this will go to here, w3schools.com. Like, let me do another thing. If I do this, this will go here, but they won't allow me. Yes, they won't allow me to go there. Let me do this in my, alright, here we should do create our today's folder. Today is 16, so let's create today's folder. We have created a Facebook login page, 3 days, we, 3 classes we have created this. So now let me copy this to file and let me remove all the codes because we do not need this in our today's tutorial. We are just showing some example. Okay, footer should be inside this. Okay, footer should be inside this. Okay, Facebook login. This is, let me make it test. Okay, this is empty. Then now if I write this code here, we've got, this is a link. If we click, look at the bottom left, there is the link where it will go. If I click, this goes to this link. Okay, but why? Oh, sorry, it's not secure, that's why it was not working. Let me check it here. Click. Now if I click, this will go to that link. Okay, now here in anchor tag you can use, like if I click there, then there will that will open a new tab, and then with there you can use that, like this target blank, like this. If you do this, this will open a new tab, then go to that link. Alright, this is anchor tag. You will need lots of anchor tag. Okay, so remember anchor tag. And images, you will need lots of images. Image tag, image element has some attributes. Those attributes called what is, like after starting a tag and before the end of starting. Okay, here this is first start tag, this is tag start, and this is inside tags element, and this is tag end. So inside start tag there should be all the elements of that tag. Okay, like in image you can use src, that means source, what is the source of this image, and alt, that is alternative, what will be the alternative of this image if this image file is not reachable or you cannot get that. You can also use here with height in images, and also there is a common that thing, that is style. You can use inline style anywhere. Let me see. So this is the image, and this is width, this is height. You can control width, height. Here you can set it like 500 width, height will be same, sets 500 width, height same. And when you write a design code, css code, this is not css, this is raw html, that's why there is no style tag, and this is only, there will be no percent or anything, it will only be just the input amount. So it will be automatically pixel. You cannot use you should not, you don't have to use any pixel here, and you cannot use any px or percent here. Okay, it will be only value. After image there is button, this, like this, look, it's button, it's a button, like button. This is the text that will show, and here you can like add class id, all the attributes. This is a button. Let me say I am a button. Look, you can change, and you can design there. When we will go to CSS, I will show you how to do designs and other designs and other. Let me know if my sound. Yeah, I don't know. Let me check sound button. Design code, CSS code. This is not CSS. This is raw HTML. Yes, sound is all right. Okay. Then HTML lists. On my previous class I told you what is list, what is unordered list, ordered list. We saw these things. Let's go to HTML elements. Tag name, content goes here, tag name. This is what I have described to you. Okay, this is the format in HTML. So there are lots of elements here. You can do like see what is it, what is it, what is it, and see all these elements. Attributes. I told you this is attribute, this is attribute. I told you that headings. I told you what is it. Paragraphs. Told you styles. This is HTML style. It's like inline CSS. So you can do write styles there. I told you on my last video. HTML formatting. This is also tags. Okay, these tags used for formatting. B for bold text, strong for important text, I for italic text, M for emphasized text. These things you can just practice here. You can look here. This is normal text. Okay, P paragraph normal. This is B bold. Like if you use EM here, run, this is emphasized, this is called emphasized. If you use mark, there will be mark text, this is marked. If you use small, this will be, now this one and this one is same size, but inside this, if you use small, this one will be small, and this gives some percent. So like this, if you use H1, this small is has this small depends on percent. Like look here, where it is not fixed that if you set small it will be like fixed that size. If we use H1, it's a bit smaller than H1. Okay, if you use H5, then it small means it will be a little bit smaller than H5. Okay, there is no fixed size for small. It will be a bit small of the parent size, of the parent size. These things bold, lots of formatting. You can work with this and see what you need. Okay, HTML quotations. These also like some tags that you like use for write these types of thing. Like look at the left, there is a, this looks like a code. Okay, these things, like see here, if you use Q, that means it's a quotation, automatically adds these quotation marks on two sides. Okay, if you use this block quote, this will look like a block code. Okay, like a left there is a space, automatically a space, something. and this is ABBR. This will make a abbreviation. This is a abbreviation tag. Okay, if you do this, then WHO, this is a abbreviation format, and if you, when you take mouse there, hover there, this tells World Health Organization. Okay, this is abbreviation, this is address, and these things, what you'll just try it yourself. Click here and see what is this change there. Okay, so this is the video tag. If I change here, this will happen. Just do change and see what happens. Okay, and you will learn by that, just like that. And these things, when you use that lots of time, and for the first time you will not remember all those things. When you work again and again, work lots of time, then you will automatically remember this. Okay, so colors, there are colors, HTML colors what we use. We'll see all this on in CSS. Background color, what they told you here, lots of colors here. Okay, and lots of types of colors. I normally don't prefer to like remember this colors name. Some fixed colors name will that you use regularly, you can remember those, and you can remember those exact colors. But when you want to do like new things, like try that what looks good, if you think, then I prefer like exact colors, and the browser like move the color wheel and see how it looks. Okay, change it how it looks. Okay, okay, this looks better. Okay, then set this, copy this code, and this is the exact color code, and write this code there. Okay, hash, write this code there, run this. I prefer this way. I actually do work like this way because I like to see what will be the color, see the output. That helps me to understand, okay, this will adjust with all the colors and this will look better. HTML CSS here, inline, external, internal, external, three types of CSS. Okay, in my videos I show you two types of CSS, inline and external, and you can also write internal CSS, like here in the body you can write style tag, and in the style tag, and inside style tag you can write CSS code here. Like you write, you wrote, I saw, I show you, you wrote in the external file, like external file you can write code here, but it's not actually, I don't recommend this one, because if you write this code here, when you develop every time, this can when you develop a website or a web application, this page, like main pages, cannot cache, because this is like a dynamic site. Okay, dynamic means it's not fixed, so it don't cache. But CSS files, JavaScript files, that is cached means that is stored in the that will be stored in the browser, so that will help to load faster. If you see, I can show you, like, if I inspect this, look here, if you go to network, select here all, and reload. Okay, see here, there are lots of file here loaded in this site, this page. Okay, lots of file. Let's go to, let's see at first what is this one. This is HTML try it ASP. Let's find try it ASP. Let me sort by name, then this one is try it ASP. Okay, now let's look. This one is document and this one is 86 byte. Okay, 86 byte, and this one loaded on 54 millisecond, and it will after you load, when you load next time, it will be like the same size can change. This size changed. Okay, because it's dynamic, size can change, size changed, load time can change, but it will always load. It's not in your in the client's or user's laptop PC. Okay, but if you select here CSS JS, look here, these files disk cache, disk cache, that means it loaded, it was loaded in and saved in the user's disk, user's PC for the first time, when the first time it loads. Okay, then next time it does not come from website server, it comes from user's laptop. That's why these files is cached, and this will take less time to load the files. Okay, so and images also, images. Yeah, and that's why I don't recommend to write codes here, but sometimes it necessary to write codes here to like overwrite some codes or something. That's how, but try as less as possible to write here, because of the loading and because of optimization and the speed things. Okay, load time optimization. Okay, so three types of CSS you can write: inline, here, internal, external, HTML. Next, go to HTML links, hyperlinks, syntax. Okay, example, local link, hyperlink. Links are links, local links, hyperlink, that doesn't matter. What is href? It's href. If you what does mean here is, if you use HTTP as the actual website address, like outside of localhost or something, outside of your website, that is called that is a normal HTML link. And if we use like inside your website some file, like an email, if you click onto this link, there will be open a image like that. If you use inside your website some link, that is called local links. Links are links, that source is the thing. Okay, target top, these things, these target are for opening new tab, opening in this same tab, goes to like history, these types of things. Okay, history top, these things control. You can just use and see what happens to it when you use images map. Okay, what is image map? Images is like normal images, you can see here, normal image. On image, source equal to this, alternative equal to this. Now what is alternative? If you like, I change the file name, that file is not available, then this will show these things. Okay, so it's not available, then only these things are showing. Okay, if it's available, then showing image. Now another nice means it's actually interesting thing, that is image map. Look at here, let's try it yourself. Look at here, here is image map. Okay, this is area, this is actually like writing some like, it's a bit difficult code. Okay, this is points of the exist point values like 34, 44, 270, 350. These points from 34 right, 44 bottom, left, top. uh, there is a computer, you will find a computer, this one. And coordinates are one point is at 34 from 34 coordinate. And what is coordinate? You I show you on my previous video. In here you can use that, like if I use box shadow 0 0 1 pixel 1 pixel 4 4 4. Let's see. See here, this is coordinate thing, okay. And here is this is the calling an area, and the shape will be rectangle shape. And on first point will be on the 34th coordinate, then second will be 44, then third will be 270, fourth will be 350. And what is this? Like if you think, how can I show it? Like this is the thing. If you click here, this is the area, and this has a target of computer.html, another file, okay. They put it another, like here coordinate 290, 172, 333, 250. You cannot do actually. I'm not sure if you can visualize this. Let me check if you can visualize this. No, this is SVG type codes. That's why you this is point type codes, and that's why you cannot visualize. You have to like do some math. You have to do maths, and you have to like set up the locations, okay. You have to calculate the uh, images with images points, how many points this image contains. Then like from left it is 34. If you think this laptop from left, this is 34, okay. Sorry, from left this is at first this point, at the bottom left this is 34, this is 44, this is 270, this is 350, okay. 270, 350, these types of points. I hope so. Look, here is width width is 400. Let me show you something. If this is 400 and 450, 200, yes, that depends on this size. They have figured this size, and they have started 34 pixel from here, then 44 from here. If you set like here will be 44, then if you see mouse here, it's not working. A bit right side will work. That means this level to this. So 34, they start 34 here, then next is 44. Let me see what is 44. I think on 44, 44 is y-axis data. You can do shape rect or href lt. If you like give some color here, I think here you can give color. Feel or feel. Let me see, and let me remove this work map. Okay, use work map, they are using this, and let me do this. Okay, now will this work? No, this will not. This will work on image map. I actually did not use image map. I used area and rectangle, these things, for creating OpenGL and another objects. Alright, these things in JavaScript and Canvas. I have used those in Canvas. Okay, HTML Canvas, you can like render and create images. I have used that, but I have never used map area. That's why it's a little bit confusing for me. Let me see. Let me learn with you. Okay, I am showing you. I don't know this, so I should learn. Let's see, 34, 44, 270, 350. These four are the coordinates. COORDS, that means coordinates. These are coordinates, and this is source alternative. Use map. This is the map name, so use that map with 400, height 379. 34, I got that 34 is this point from the left, there is 34, and then 44 I got, this is the top from the base. Alright, this is the base. So whatever image you have used, the left bottom will be the base, then first one will be the from left to right point, first point from left to right. Is that left to right? Yes, left to right. First one will be from left to right, first one. Then second one is from bottom to top, like here. Look here, look at my cursor. Now cursor is like selecting, now is not. So this 44 is from this baseline to up. This 44, if you set this to like 74, this will be more. No, it's actually not. It's actually from top to bottom. It's not from bottom to top, it's actually top to bottom. Okay, it's actually top to bottom. So if you use 5 here, here will be here. Okay, top to bottom. So soon this is coming, so soon, top to bottom. So first one is left to right, then second one is top to bottom. So let me use 44 there. Now we have got this, position, we have got a box like here and here. Now we have to move this one up and this one up. So from bottom, now add this laptop size. Okay, so you have to always use like this, this one as a base. This is 0 0, sorry, this is 0 from, yes, this is 0, this is 0. So when you go down there will be plus plus plus, when you go right there will be plus plus plus. So this is 0 0 point at the top left, this is 0 0 point. So this point, so if you use now laptop size like 44, add laptop size with 44, uh, add laptop size with 44. Like if this laptop is what can, I think there is ruler or something. Think about, here you can see the rectangle. Look here, we can see the rectangle here. Okay, we see the rectangle here. If you like do give here 5, so here this will be from top to bottom, it will be 5. So look here, top to bottom 5 pixel, left to right 34. If I set left to right 5 pixel, then it will be left to right 5, top to bottom 5. Now after 5, here you add as many pixels as you want. Now think this is this you set height of 379, and you have at first removed 5 5. If you minus 5 from 379, it will be 374. So if you add 374 here at the third point, if you add 374, then this will feel like at the last. Nope, 374 is actually, third one is actually again from left to right. All right, left to right. Okay, one first one and third one is horizontal, and second one and fourth one is vertical. Okay, so first one, you first and second you give the position, like uh, from left there will be this pixel after. Okay, after this pixel it will start. Okay, you can set margin. First one is left margin, then top margin, then this is the horizontal size, this is vertical side. Third one is horizontal size, fourth one is vertical size. So I have learned something new here. I actually am liking it. So let's start. So this one is 400. If you use 395 here, this will like feel this thing. Okay, let's see. Look, this, now this is proper 5 pixel box. Okay, 5 pixel box here, you can see. All right, this one is like, I have from the left leave 5 pixel, margin 5 pixel, from the top margin 5 pixel, then 395. No, it's not the size. Sorry, lots of wrong information that I am giving because I actually did not know. So if you are with me, then now you know that what is, now you will know what is this actually. Now I totally got it. So again, 5 from the left, how many pixel from the left margin? Okay, think how many pixel there, this is, think about it. Let me open Paint. Think about it is like setting up 4 points. Okay, setting up 4 points, and inside those 4 points there will be this, or whatever shape you give a rectangle. Okay, we're giving rectangle. So now give me some 4, give me, let me give 4 points. First one will be from the left, so let's set first one from the left. I am giving point here. Okay, second one is, sorry, first one will be from the left at the bottom, I mean the, like this, okay, like this line from the left 5, then top top from the top 5 like this. Okay, now how much this will go, this is like, if you think this point, then go right, third point is then go right 395 points. So if this is 5 point, then go like 395 here. Okay, so this, if you think this is 5 point, sorry, this is 5, and then and this is 5 at the top, then go 395 at the right. Okay, and 250 from the top, 250 from the top. Okay, like this, then this is a, this becomes a rectangle. So 250 point, it goes to 5 coordinate, 5 coordinate, then 395, then 374, 395, 374. Then you join those lines, then becomes a coordinate. Let me do 200 here. Look, left to right it's 395, but from top to bottom it's 200. So that's why 395, but top to bottom 200. After 5 it's 200. If you give it 0, 0, give it like 10, 10, so it will be from here and here, down it will go to 10. Okay, it will be from here and down it will go to 10, and right it will go to 10. If you run this, look here, 10 is a very small, let me set 100. So from starting here it will go down, start 0, top 0, left 0, then go to right 100, go to bottom 100 here, first point here, top 0, right 0, then go to right 100, then go to bottom 100. Okay, this rectangle, and think this is a circle where we put it 0, 0, put it 100. If you do this, this will be, now let me remove this will be 0, 0 coordinate, that means this will start from here and the radius will be 100. So this will look like half of circle and go other half outside, look outside. But if you make it inside, then you have to put like 100 at first, sorry, 50 at first, then 50 from the left, 50 from the top, then 100. Okay, if you do like this, sorry, then 50. If you do like this, then this is a top left circle. And if you want to do a top bottom right circle, like here, let me do a bottom right, then you have to calculate this image's width and height. This image you have set width of 400, so let's give 400 and remove 50 points from it. not 50, actually it will be 100 because the radius is 50, so size will be 100. So 400 minus 100 is 300, and height 379 minus 100 is 279, and run this. Where is 50 300? I have given 300 from here, out of 400 300, and 279 from the top here. Okay, no, this will be 50. The 50 is, and 279 plus 50 is 329. So this bottom right, here is top left, bottom right circle, top left, bottom right. So you have to calculate the images width, then you have to calculate what object size is you are using, you are going to use. Then you have to like make the coordinates and fill it with rectangle, circle, like these things. Okay, this is a interesting thing, and you can do this. You can use another file to describe that, like if you I here I think you can, let me reload this first. Okay, now let's see if I can use any style here. Style, I don't think so. Let's see. No, I cannot use any, but I think using JavaScript I can give it some. If I can use JavaScript, then I should can, let me check here. I'm sorry, it's a new thing, that's why I am feeling a bit interested with it. So area, hover, box, shadow. No, this design is not working. Okay, then probably it's only for this. But why? Can I use a class here? No. So these things are only for this, and we can give a href there. Target, can we use this? Yes, we can use that. Like if someone clicks on that, we can open in new tab that what is this computer, and you can make like a map here. This is you can make some map like this. You can use country names or district names, division names, and give if they click on there, then something opens like that. Okay, so this is a nice thing I have learned today. Sorry if you feel like, I'm sorry if you feel bad that I am wasting your time or something, but I have learned something new, and we all are learning, so forgive me. Background images are it's properties, background images, css properties. You can give background images to the divs, blocks, contents. Okay, also you can like here, this is background image of the body. This website a background image. You can set here 0 and background size. You can set some options here like this, cover background. Okay, and when you use this to local, okay, local here, then you can like change these types of codes and see what happens. This has some values: auto, contain, cover, inherit, initial, unset, these types of values. Okay, and it also has some values like, see these values, you can see change and see what happens to this. And you can set a background color here, set a background color here. If this image is not available, like if I change the image name, then that color will be there. If you, okay, this is a backup color. Some browsers don't support background image, so it's good to have a backup color. Okay, then HTML tables. I have described a lot about HTML tables on my previous videos. You can use these tables here, and actually if you have any question about these things, all of these things are here. If you have any questions, I will try my best to answer. These lists I show you, blocks, block elements. Just read, go through this, just read, and you will understand things. And if you don't, I am here like giving you, showing you all these things, all these telling you all these things, all at once. This will not actually help you, because you will not remember all these things. So I will suggest that you go through all these things, and if you feel like this one is, I am not getting what is this actually, then just ask me questions in here, comment in the video. I will describe you, okay, via call or via text, email, however I can, I will describe you. Okay, so this is all the things it has here. Like first, uh, how much I show you, first at first see these things, after that you know you don't normally need that. Yeah, okay, you need the media if you want to use, like if you want to give a video in your website like this, you can give a video with height controls. These controls will show, otherwise these controls will not show. And this is source. You can have multiple source here. If one is not supported, then another one will play. Okay, this is how you can add a video. And audio, like almost the same, just instead of video you use audio. This is audio. This is audio. So plugins, YouTube, what is HTML? YouTube, okay, YouTube this is actually not a thing. This is actually iframe is something you can embed. Okay, iframe is a frame. You can use this, you can render on website to another using iframe. You can render any other things using iframe. Examples, here is examples. You can, after seeing, just going through all of this, just have a look all of this, then you can like go here and this. Okay, just use examples and practice there, use examples, practice there. Okay, you can do this. So after HTML, this type of things, you can try some quizzes here you can try quizzes, see how much you have done. Okay, then go to CSS. I have CSS means cascading style sheets. I have given lots of I have told you lots of things about CSS. Okay, how those works, syntaxes. I have told you lots of syntaxes: colors, background, borders, margins, padding, height, width, box model, outline, text, fonts, icon, links. I think I have told you every one of those. With Sudo class, I think I did not told you about this. I told you I have used hover. I have used hover, so I told you this is called pseudo class. Okay, and not only hover, we can use active, visited, this type of so many other things. Whatever you need, you will get that. For the first time, you will not remember all of those things. When you practice, you will remember. Okay, then opacity. Okay, opacity I did not told you about. Opacity means how much visibility it has. Like this is opacity. On means 100%, 0.5 means 50%, 0.2 means 20%. Okay, this is opacity. Like if opacity you can set to any text or any image, any object. Okay, for any object, any text, any paragraph, is on anything, 50% opacity, because 0.5, and it's the property is between 0.0 to 0.0 to 1. You can use anything here, like more 4 8 like this. You can also use these things. Okay, this is opacity. Navigation bar. What is navigation bar? This is a bar or menu bar we normally use. Okay, this is navigation bars. This is actually a list and all the CSS they used. I have show you why list style tabs, margins, and inline block, these types of how can you set left to right beside on each other. How can I set those? I have showed you where we created a Facebook login page. At the footer, we have created like menu like this one. Okay, vertical number, horizontal number. You just look at this, you will understand, because I show you these types of things. Okay, drop downs, I show you that image gallery, image sprites. This is, they just made a gallery. Okay, so these things you try it yourself. If you don't get anything, they did some design. I gave you what is design. I gave you how to select this. I told you how to select designs multiple all at once. All of those things, you just go ahead and see, practice. Whenever you practice, you will get rounded corners. That means this thing I told you what is this. I show you border radius, border images. This one is a bit tricky. This one is using an image as a border. Okay, using an image as a border, and this is the code. Okay, just remember how to write this. You have to use border image, give it a URL 30, round 30 means, let's show you 30 means what, make it 50. It's its resolution size. Okay, its resolution size, zoom, how much zoom it will have. The less means how much pixel it will have. 30 means that. Okay, how much zoom it will have. This is what means. And you can try it yourself and see what happens. And this is different types. You can use round, you can use stretch. Okay, round, and in W3 school, for when it's at the top, it's like basic. If you want to see advanced, you will have to go to at the last. Okay, then you will see advanced things. Okay, okay, this border, image border, is a bit tricky. Like, you have to provide an image, then like you actually do what is this. You set this background. Okay, you set whole the background what you are seeing here, then actually you just do uh, make some space at the top. Okay, and make some space at the top, and so actually there this image is inside the whole thing, but you just something, you just appear something at the top of it that looks like, then it looks like that there is a border there, but it actually is there, the background thing is whole there, and you are just putting another object with colors and paddings onto them, and this is the trick of this background image. Okay, sorry, border image. Backgrounds, we saw just right before. Background size, origin, clip, these things. Gradients, I show you. Colors, show you. Shadows, showed you. Text effects, showed you. 2D transform and transitions. Animations, I did not told you about these things. Transitions and transform animations. Let's look at transform first. Where is transform code? This is not transform. Now look at here. This is transform code. If I remove that, this is normal div, and in transform it is setting rotate 90 degree, rotate z axis, 3 axis here. For this type of rotate scale, there are 3 rotate, there are x, rotate y, and rotate z, 3. You can see it here. Like, where is the rotate code? Okay, let me run it. See here, rotate z 90 degree. Okay, now transform, you can use so many things. You can use matrix, perspective transform, rotate 3D, rotate x, rotate y, rotate z. Scale, you can scale it, you can 3D scale it, you can scale only x, only y, you can skew it, you can skew x, y, you can translate, 3D, translate x, y, z, unset. These things you can do with this transform. Okay, within transform you can do this type of things. When I change you just do it, select and change, bottom, go select bottom keyword. Okay, go next and see what happens. Okay, this thing means rotate, this thing means rotate, and look at here is rotate x 45 degree, but you are not seeing that much of change because it's x axis. When it's y axis, you can feel like some change, and z axis you can feel changes. Scale, you can always see this is x scale 1.5 value. Okay, so 1 means 100%. 1.5 means it's on 50% scale, 150% larger than the actual element. So in here you can see this is the example, and if I said that it will look like this. And everything in Chrome browser, okay, every CSS things you can like visualize like this, and try to do something new, try to like visualize and work these things. I just love it. So these things, it will help you a lot. Always try to do some things like that. After that, transform, there is transition. Transition is like changing state time, okay. Changing a state time means, I show you hover effect. When on hover we can do something. If I hover into this, then this will like rotate. Let me do it here. If I hover onto my div, normally rotate z will be 0, okay. Normally it's 0. If I hover, this will be 90 degree, okay. Let's make it 10 degrees so that it becomes less, okay. This will hover like this. Now when I take mouse, this will this rotates like immediately, okay. There is no time between this. Now if it moves like slowly, that is called transition. It is the this movement time control is transition, okay. So if you want to control that, now I am setting transition. All the transition will take 2 seconds. Now look, 2 seconds. Now when I am I am removing the mouse, it goes back instantly, because this transition is only on hover. If I set that to normal div code, then this will be like this, and when I move, this will be like this. This is a animation, okay. This is an animation, and all the animation you can make with Excel, from with resize, with transition, transform, these things you can make lots of animation with CSS, okay. Like look at here, when I take a mouse there, this is animation. You can do not only movement, you can do shadow here. You can do like, if I take a mouse here, there will be a shadow, like box shadow 0 0, and let me move it to like 10 pixel, and 10 pixel from the left, then 10 pixel blur to pixel spread, okay, and make it color like black, okay. Now look, this is a shadow, okay. I am when I giving it, it looks like it's floating, it going up. There is something being under this, okay. This looks like this animation, okay. See this. So you can like do lots of, when you first learn all the properties, that color change, or everything, shadow, sizing, width, height, everything you can do, add some transition there, and like it will feel like animation. And here is lots of transition example here. You just try it out and see. Look, try it out, and what code, what is doing, just look at here. You will it will be fun, you will enjoy these things. These things are great. This is CSS animations. Transition animations are made with these transitions and other things. And another is keyframe animation. After transition is like a fixed thing, okay. One thing you can do with hover, visited on thing, but there is no frames. But in CSS animation you can use frames. Okay, like you can give it a time, like okay, where it will be like 5-second animation, it will happen automatically, and at the first 1 second it will be like something rotate, it will rotate 30 degree, then after 2 seconds it will rotate 50 degree. You can set these types of things. Okay, and all these features, this has some issues with support. So there are there here is the list where the these things, this animation will be supported, these browsers will be supported, this property will support browsers from 43 version, this version. Okay, and animation, this is transition you use lots, and also animation you use for CSS designs looks like great. You can use like here at first, this is the divided properties. Okay, first see these types of things. What is this? Okay, this is properties: animation name, animation duration, animation timing, delay, iteration count, and direction. Okay, these things you at first see what is this. Okay, this animation, it's automatically working when it starts 0%, 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. At the 100% code, some this code background will be like this. It will be left 0, top 0, position will be from left 0, from top 0. Okay, these types of things will happen. So, and when you learn like these properties, you can set these things all at once, like this is the keyframe name. So animation will be 5 second, it's linear, it will start after 2 seconds, infinite, that means it will never stop, and if you use single, it will here let me show you. Loop, where is loop? Duration 3 seconds. You can do iteration count like this. If you do iteration count 1 2, it will be like it will do this animation one time, two times. Okay, and infinite means it will be like here always. And this alternate means is if you do not give it alternate, it will be like same, it will be round like same. But here you can see, when it goes to last, it finishes, it's actually backs, it's alternate the animation. Okay, let me run. After 2 seconds animation starts. If I set it to 0, then it will start, it will start automatically. Okay, sorry, it will start at the first. Now look, here is its looping, no looping, right, the same, like the same, no backward. And if we set alternate backward, animation direction equal alternate, then it will like backward. Okay, it will be backward means it will actually go step back these steps. Okay, these steps is 0%, 25%, 50, 75, 100. It goes from 0 to 100. When you put alternate, after going to 100, it goes to 75, 50, 25, 0. And if you don't go give alternate, it goes to 0, 25, 50, 75, 100, again 0, 25, 50, 75, 100, like this. Okay, this is animations, like all properties. So you need to know these things, will be enough to know. And timing function linear, there are some functions they have given here. Here you can see the list. Okay, this is some function, and this is the function, and this is the difference what they are doing. Okay, and you can see these things in here, and let me show you. Here look here, this Chrome browser shows what is this. Okay, this is here you can see this is in out. This animation is like this. Okay, here you can go next and see how will be the animation. Okay, you can use just copy and use that. Okay, animation was like the coolest thing. Animation and transition, these things are the coolest thing. Then these things are just features, some features, tooltips, and style images. Just did some border radius. This is some tricks. Okay, you go around. This is basic CSS, using it different way to look like something else. When you complete this top things, then these things will be so much easier for you. Just you, this is like fixed some common designs. Okay, this they did some common designs. You already know these codes. Okay, you already know these codes. When you finish these top sections, you will already know these codes, and then it will be like so much easier for you to understand. So what is responsive? Okay, responsive viewport. I For what is this, I have told you what is this at my first video. This is called viewport device initial scale 0. This is for responsive design. Like this is the difference. This is with that meta tag and this is without that meta tag. Okay, just read this, you will get all of that. Okay, okay, this is all. This is media queries is for like design. Media queries is state based design. Okay, state based CSS code. Like here media only screen, that means only screen. There are modes that screens or print. You can design for print media. You can print media is, if you press Ctrl P, this is print media. Okay, so this has print media, screen media, or all you can use. So here is the thing, they have at first use only screen. That means this design will work, this code will work only for screen designs, not for print design. Okay, and max width 600 pixel, and when maximum width is 600 pixel, that means under 600 pixel device width. Like this is, let me run this. First of all, they have set it light green. Okay, so normally this background color is light green, but if device width is less than or equal to 600 pixel, then background color will be light blue. Now if I make it small till 600 pixel, it will be light blue. When look at here, look at result size. Okay, look at result size is 500, that's why it's blue. When it will be greater 600 600 till 600, it's blue. Here you can use max width, you can use mean width. Mean width means when mean width this if you set this to mean width, then when the device width is greater than 600, then this code will work. And max width means when device width is under 600 or equal to 600, then this code will work. Here this is a block. Okay, not this is a block. In here you can write lots of code. You can like do for responsiveness, you can write here lots of codes. Okay, So if it comes from 600 to 601, this will become green. Okay, when it's 600 it is blue, when it's 61 or more than 601 or 600, then it will become green. This is the media query. Okay, this is called media query. And this is all images, and with not controlling with pixels, controlling with percent. I have told you what is this, and 100% means total full size of it, and you know what percent is. And if you want to do responsive design, you have to calculate percent in your mind. Okay, it's necessary and it's a must. You have to calculate percent, percent things, you have to know percent, and you have to use those if you want to do responsive design. And Bootstrap already did this, used this and made some classes. So when we will learn on our next class, I will start Bootstrap, then we will like, you will understand. But you can actually, if you do understand these things, percent things, then you can modify Bootstrap and make like whatever you want. Otherwise you will not able to, you will not be able to modify the code and get what you want. Okay, that's why these basic CSS, these things are necessary. Okay, so go over all of these things. Okay, how as much as you can, and practice. Let me know if anything is necessary. Next day I will try to, probably I will start Bootstrap, jQuery, those things, and probably I will select an e-commerce theme and make that with Bootstrap. Okay, bye for today. Take care. Have a good day.